Welcome to a cemetery wander today. This is a little town in New South Wales called Gundagai, very famous for the dog on the tucker box and other various bits and pieces. And Gundagai also has the grave of a famous bushranger. If any of you have heard of Captain Moonlight, then you're going to enjoy today's video. We're going to go and give him a visit and see if he wants to talk to us. So I'm going to put some information into the video so that you guys can get a little bit of history about Captain Moonlight. But Captain Moonlight, back in the, I believe it was 1860s, he had studied to become an engineer, even though his father wanted him to go into the priesthood. Eventually, his parents moved to New Zealand and he came to, I think he ended up in Sydney. There was a robbery that happened of the Bank of Egerton, I think it was, and he got the blame for it, but they had no proof. He didn't have any money or medal or anything on him, so you know that was all done and dusted. Then after that he started depositing amounts of money into his bank account, and it matched the gold that was taken from the bank at Egerton. So he was charged with laundering suspicious money. He spent 15 months in jail and then he was let out. I think it was Sydney. They charged him with robbing the Bank of Egerton. So he got 10 years hard labour for that. Then after that he served about 2/3 of his sentence and was released. When he was released, he became an advocate for the prisons and the way they were run and things like that, I think. And then there was a police superintendent, I think, and someone else who tried to blame him for a few crimes that were going on. And eventually he turned around and he's like, stuff it, I may as well live up to my reputation. So then he became Captain Moonlight. He became a famous bushranger in a short amount of time. It's claimed that he offered to join Ned Kelly's band and Ned Kelly didn't want any part of it, so he came elsewhere around to the Gundagai area. Anyway, he ended up taking hostages at Wantbadgery Station, which is about 45 kilometres past Gundagai, and they refused to give him food and shelter and stuff, so he just took hostages. Eventually, the troopers showed up, a gunfight pursued. There were 2 that died, including one of them was his lover, who is Nesbitt, and then he was taken to jail, tried and hung on his father's birthday. His dying wish was to be buried with Nesbitt. However, they did not honour that wish, and it wasn't until 1995 that a very lovely young lady had his body exhumed from the Rookwood Cemetery in Sydney and brought here to Gundagai so that he can rest in peace here with Nesbitt. This is where Nesbitt is buried as well. Enough of my rambling with the history. Let's get going to it. So Captain Moonlight, Andrew George Scott, I invite you to come and talk with us through my spirit box. If Nesbitt is with you, he is welcome to come and join as well. Any other members of your gang are welcome also. We would like to talk to you about your time as a bushranger and how you died. We'd like to know whether you feel you were wrongly accused.
Bluetooth power off. Bluetooth mode. Long in mode.
Moonlight, are you here with us right now? When you're with us, can you give us your name? Or say yes so we know you're here. Can you tell us, was it you that robbed the Bank of Egerton? Hello. Are you with James now in the afterlife?
Yep.
Yep. I am so glad. Are you two at peace now? Andrew, can you tell me if it was you that robbed the Bank of Egerton? Sound like a note. Were you set up and wrongly accused? Are you able to touch that EMF meter and make the lights light up to let us know you're here?
Wait.
Come through, that's right. This is Captain Moonlight I'm talking with. Can you say Moonlight? James, can you say your name? Nesbit. I wish you both the very best happiness. I hope you're both at peace. And I'm sending you love and light. Can you make the lights flash before we go, please? Even just a little. Okay. We're going to go for now, but I wanted to say thank you. I wish you everlasting peace. Bye for now. You cannot follow me home, you must stay here. Okay.
Power off.
I couldn't actually hear a lot of those things coming through, so it's going to be, you know, I'm going to have to wait till I get home and listen back for that one. Can you give the lights a flash before we go? Captain Moonlight, can you make the light flash to say goodbye and let us know you're at peace? I wish you love and light, and may you find everlasting peace with Nesbit. So there we have it, the grave of Captain Moonlight, also known as Andrew Scott. His beloved Nesbit is close by somewhere here, as well as his other gang member, Waneki, I think his name is, Augustus Waneki. So I wish them everlasting peace, and I hope that they're in peace together in the light. I'm going to say goodbye for now. I hope that you enjoyed this little video, and remember, I love you, and until next time, believe.